Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. I'm Virgo with your goddess. Today's date is July 8th, Wednesday, 2020. Time now is 2:30 a.m. in the morning. And so this is going to be a three-part series love reading for the sign of Virgo for mid-July. And so I have three different sections, three different messages that needs to I need to give you guys three different messages. So it's like three different things that I'm receiving right now. Okay. You guys know I don't like to do a reading until I receive a download from spirit. Okay. So to my left, we have one reading over here. When you look at these, what is it? I want to say like six cards that I have over here on this side. And then when you look over here in the middle, I have, another message that came in. And then to my right, I have another message that came in. Okay. So we'll get ahead on and start with my left. Okay, Virgo. And so for many of you, you could have been dealing with a player with that Five of Swords in the past. Okay, where this person had options with this Seven of Cups. And so this person, of course, had you feeling some sort of stress and anxiety in the past, variation where you really couldn't sleep with the Nine of Swords. And so many of you were hurt by this person when you felt a bit depressed, down and lonely, right, with the Five of Cups, okay? And so therefore with this hangman, right? This hangman, some of you felt like you had to surrender some things and you had to it was like you had to sacrifice some things in the situation where some of you had to end the situation with this person with the death card, okay? And so many of you, you was kind of forced to walk away, okay? And so in the process, like I said, in this middle section over here, I feel as though some of my Virgos, some of you can have a moon in Cancer and a moon in Leo, okay? And so right now I'm really picking up strongly that the energies are beginning to change for you and that some of my Virgos are going through this like a transformation, spiritual change where some of my Virgos are being led and guided by the moon. Okay? So some of you can have you can have like you can have like witches like guiding you, you know what I'm saying, where some of you may be feeling some kind of way where for many of you you could be like ready to release some burdens, right? And so with this star card, it's like you're no longer worried. You're no longer worried. You're focused on your goals and your dreams. You're pouring out all your problems of the past, okay? And so now you're walking in the light. That's why I said some of you are definitely being led by this Cancer moon or Leo moon. You're definitely being led and you're feeling this new vibration, okay? And so some of you may have someone who desires to be with you, and it could be possible that you may somewhat desire to be with this person also, okay? And this can either be for some of you, you could have either met somebody new where the both of you are like attracted to one another, can't seem to get each other off each other's mind, where you're each other's desires and fulfillment, okay? And I feel as though when it comes to this lovers card, you can be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. Okay, but I feel like there's some sort of attraction between an individual where this person may be attracted to you. Okay, and you could just be kind of like memorized a little bit. Okay, or either not really into that person just yet because you're still getting to know. Okay, and so what I'm picking up on is that you may have an individual from the past, a person from the past who took time to heal. Okay, this person took time to heal because it could be that this person is feeling like they had to make some sacrifices also, where this person who you was connected to from the past, this person wanted to like really be with you but wasn't sure because they was connected to someone else, and it could be that they was with someone else because of the fact that they had kids by that person, but they're not happy. They've probably been with this person for quite some time. And so now it's like this situation between your past person is like it's a burden somewhere. And so for like I said, for many of my Virgos, you're wanting to release this burden with this 10 of Wands, okay? And you're ready to move forward and come out of whatever it was you was going through in your past, right? And so for many of my Virgos now with this 8 of Cups, you're now wanting to seek a new journey, a new connection elsewhere. And so you could be asking yourself like, well, what if this person was to come back? With some of you, you know that there's a like a I'm not gonna say twin flame. It could be somewhat of a soulmate karmic tie connection that you have with this person, where you two desire to like see each other and have a moment of passion, but there's a wall up where you don't want this person to come in and come out and just come at you as if they just coming to lay down and have sex and want you to heal them and then leave and then start ghosting and blocking you. And so for many of my Virgos, you are trying to avoid repeating any patterns and errors and mistakes of the past. That's not what you want, okay? You don't mind being fulfilled, and you don't mind, fulfilling somebody else and like really wanting to console this person, but it has to be on the up and up, okay? Now, moving over here to my right, because I'm trying to get the messages as they're coming in, okay? So, it could be that you and this person, okay, is both kind of seeking answers from a higher power with this Hierophant card, or you could be dealing with a Taurus who is seeking some sort of information, like going in and question themselves, where it could be that the both of you are trying to manifest a situation between you two, where someone is still holding on to a situation because it's as if it's the situation is being viewed as unfinished business. And so it could be that, both of you are wanting to seek spirit right now, where you're kind of both tired of everything you've been through. You're tired of playing games. And it could be where, yeah, in the past, this person hurt you or you hurt them. And so this person is feeling a bit frustrated without you. And it could be that both of y'all are bored and feeling frustrated and lonely because you miss each other, but because of the situation where somebody got their heart broken, somebody was forced to leave the situation. And it can also be where your person is bored being where they are and they're ready to leave the situation that they're in, where they're ready to walk away and throw in a towel. And so what I'm picking up on is that right now your person could be trying to like take back their power in the situation that they're in. And it could be possible that your person is listening to their intuition with this high priest telling them that either it's time for them to let go of the situation that they're in order to be with you, or it's time for them to let go of the situation with you and focus on the situation that they're already in. And so it could be where there's some sort of an attraction between you and this individual. And so for many, I'm kind of feeling like your person wants to have this 10 of Cups with you, okay? And that your person is ready to come out of conflict with you with this 5 of Wands, okay? Because like I said, this person used to be a player. And I feel like this person can't take the tension now. Your person is like, okay, I'm done with the tension. I don't want no more conflict. I don't want to go through nothing else. I'm just ready to throw in the towel and let's just see what's good. And let's just, let's see what we got. You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of feel like both you and your person, y'all both feel this way, okay? But moving forward, I do feel as though Virgo is going to be some changes for you as we move forward into August, where it can be like, I want to say like the second or third week of August, where some changes are definitely getting ready to come into play moving forward. Where you're going to be given a choice. Do you want to move closer to the job where you are now, or will you be choosing a different career path that's going to cause you to have to move out further away from where you stay, or you may have to change career and job paths, okay? And so because of that change that's coming in, it may even pull you further apart from this person who you are still connected to, but I feel like you're not that connected to this person as you once were, okay? Because you went in and you did the work and you had to heal. And so your person is just now trying to heal and go through what you already have been through. And so I think and feel as though your person feels as though they could kind of build with you too, if you're willing to let bygones be bygones and forgive the past and move forward together. Then it's possible with the proper understanding and correction and guidance, the two of you can move forward from the past. You know, or many of you will, because it's like, you know how when you already know somebody and you already done been through a situation with this person. So this person knows you, you know them, y'all both are, familiar with each other, you know each other's faults and all that. And so now it's like after the storm, now the both of you are ready to say, okay, enough is enough. Let's grow up and push forward. Okay. And then some of you are also dealing with a toxic person, where some of you could be dealing with a person who has problems with drinking. Okay, and so this person has a drinking alcohol issue where this person is constantly drinking and it's aggravating you and it's getting on your nerves, you know. And so some of you are wanting to just get away from this person who is toxic, because I'm picking up on that too. Okay. But again, I am picking up on where if you and your past person don't get back together and y'all decide to walk away, or you decide to walk away from this person, okay, this person will eventually move on to meet somebody new, where they will end up starting a new relationship elsewhere. I do see that. Okay. And like I said, come like I said, the second or third week of August is going to be some changes involving work. Okay. And then come like September, many of my Virgos, like right around the first or second week of September, like September 7th, September 8th, many of you will be forced with having to think about, where you're going to move to, where some of you are going to be moving. And some of you are going to want to start over with your past person. But again, like I said, the both of you have to be on the same plate, on the same page, okay? Because I see where some of you are like, if you move forward, it really has to be a complete understanding and communication between you and this past person in order for it to work. If not, then you're not gonna have no other choice but to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because I do see some of you where you don't want to really hold on to this job where you are, because some of you may have a connection to this past person, where this past person may you either work together in the same job, or you live within the same community or neighborhood, where this person might live within the same community of where you work. And so you may not want to hold on to this job any longer if you find out that this person has moved on to be with someone else, because the job kind of keeps you connected to them. And so for many of you, you may feel a need to move on and start your life over. And for some, you will be moving on and doing just that, starting your life over. Okay. For others of you, I do feel like it's going to be for some, you may get that closure, okay, where it may not be, the answer you want. For some, I feel like this person might come back and say they sorry, for what they put you through, that they didn't mean to hurt you. Okay. I feel like for some, this person might come back and even share with you that they messed up, they got somebody pregnant, that's for some, just a few. For others of you, this person might come back and ask you, so if we were to give this thing another chance, Where do you see it going? How can we make it work? And for some, this person might be down and out on their luck, down and out on their luck, where because they messed up, even though for some they might come to you and don't have a pot to piss in, and and yeah, they messed up and they realize they messed up. And so for some, they might want to come to you down and out, hoping that you're going to take them back and, and really just see what they can do moving forward. With some of you, this person might come to you and be like, well, if we make it work and, and I promise to get a job here where you live at, you know what I'm saying? Where this person might want to seek employment, or it's popular this person may have have already seeked employment, close to you and not saying nothing, and it could be where this person may have a job interview already lined up where you live at, so when they come to you that they could kind of have things in order. Okay, so I do see that as well. Let me see. Any other message got to come out, Spirit, from my Virgos? Anything else coming out? I feel as though for some of you, this person may have kids by their ex. And so because they have kids by their ex, when they come to you and you two, let's say you do decide to move forward, you're going to have to understand that because this person has kids with someone else, that in order for him and this other person to co-parent for the kids, you're going to have to be understanding that him and this person will always have that connection together as parents, and that there will still be some love between him and his kid's mother. Okay. And so even though him and his kid's mother might not be together anymore, or him and his wife might not be together no more, they will always have, love for one another. It's just that the situation didn't work out between them two, but they still have to co-parent for the sake of the kids. Okay. And so your person kind of wants to make sure that wants to know how you're going to handle that. And like I said, for some, your person may have went out and messed around and got somebody pregnant, but they're not with that person, but that person is pregnant, still carrying a child. And so it can be where, now they're being forced to take care of a child because of a mistake they went out and made. And so for some of you, this person might come back to you, like I said, down they luck, wanting to know if you'll take them back and y'all try to work things out. But will you forgive them for getting somebody else pregnant? And and so it's gonna be, like I said, changes are coming into play. And for some of you, you might turn it away and be like, you know what, you kind of tired of that. Some of you may be washing your hands of the situation and walking away. And like I said, just wanting to start over and have a whole new beginning for yourself, where it's going to be, I love you. What we had was a beautiful thing, but you may not want to burden yourself down with that, because you don't want to stress yourself out. You don't want to. Some of you may not want to deal with this situation, because for some, this is a story where some of you was wanting to have a family by this person. And so the thought of this person going out having a family with somebody else, and then they come back to you wanting you to accept them with their bullshit. And this is like, it's you kind of feeling like the situation might hinder you moving forward, and you don't want to block your blessings moving forward because you're taking on a bit too much onto your plate. Okay, so that's for some of you. Okay. And so, like I said, it could be where this person is really feeling hopeless, because the last time this person was at their happiest is when they was with you. Okay. And so even though they went out and they might have been with other people and had other options, a lot of those options didn't work out for them. Some of them reaped the karma. And so now they feeling alone, like they don't have nobody who they can really, talk to and make them feel normal again. Okay. And so Virgo, that's where I'm going to stop at. the message that's coming in on this here, this is like a three, you know what I'm saying, a three-party situation, three different stories in this right here, okay? Because you got this over here to my right, and then you got this over here in the middle, and then you got this over here to the left, okay? So those are the messages that came in, Virgo, and this is where I'm going to stop at 20 minutes, okay? God bless.